My name's Nick. I'm with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida. We're the #1 Class B RV dealership in the state of Florida. We are #2 in the whole United States of America, and it's because we get to sell some of the best Class B RVs in the world. The whole entire world, we get to sell the best Class Bs, and I have one of them right behind me. It is the brand new, all upgraded, brand new everything 2026 Coachmen Nova. This is a C floor plan. It is ceramic gray. It has lithium. It has the black wheels. It has everything that Coachmen can possibly throw at it. This thing has. In my humble opinion, Coachmen is making one of the top quality, top Class B RVs on the market, from their cabinetry to their lithium to their insulation to their customer support to everything that Coachmen does. The guys up there in Middlebury, Indiana have figured it out. You know, they got some great Amish bakeries up there too. They have figured that out as well. But we're gonna go through this thing today. We're gonna go all through this Coachmen Nova. You know, it's so cool because Coachmen makes 3 different models. They make a Galleria, which is the, they make 4 different models. They make a Galleria, which is the Mercedes. They make a Beyond, which is on the Ford Transit. They make the Nova, which is on the ProMaster, and now they make a Pixel, which is also on a ProMaster. So all 4 of them have the same high quality, the same attention to detail, the same insulation, cabinetry, lithium, the same everything, and there's some big upgrades. I'm gonna go through some of them in this video. They went ahead and just upgraded the whole line this year. A lot of people just kind of standing on the sidelines, watching and waiting to see what happens. Coachmen is diving all in, saying, you know what? We are upgrading everything we can possibly upgrade. And they listen to their customers. They listen to the owners and people that have owned them for 10 years, 15 years, have hundreds of thousands of miles on them, and they've made some pretty key modifications. So one of the biggest modifications that I think that they made was they got rid of propane. There is now no longer any propane on any of the Coachmen Class B RVs, and I think that's huge. That's just one less thing you have to do. You know, before you had to go to a gas station, get gas, then you had to go to a propane station and fill your propane, and then you had to do also, now all you have to do is go to a gas station, just like with your car, get gas. You have batteries, you got solar panels, you got inverters, you got everything that can power this entire Coachmen Nova. So I think that was one of the last things that kind of put them over the edge of, they really have done everything now. They really have. So Coachmen Nova LI, which is a Lithionics lithium system. This has 660 amp hours of lithium batteries. It has solar, it has a 3,000 watt inverter, it has the underhood generator, it has the all new Garmin system as well. So the Garmin system controls all of that. The Victron inverters, 3,000 watts. There's an app that you can control that. You can also control it on the Garmin. But this whole system is so technology friendly and so easy to use. We walk you through it. We teach you how to do it. We spend as much time with you as you need at Sunshine State RVs teaching you how to use this entire lithium system. So this is ceramic gray. This is my favorite color on a van. I really like how it's not bright, it's not super dark. There is a little bit of a contrast between the black, the wheels, and the color. I think it's sharp. I love how they do these windows. These are all awning style windows, which are really, really nice. They're like a dual ply, very well insulated awning style window. They do treat every unit with hush mat. So not only do they have cozy wrap, which is the secondary insulation. They have rock wool, which is their insulation on all the doors. They also have hush mat to make it a very quiet ride when you're riding down the road. There is a power awning here. There's also a 110 plug that you can plug things in when you're camping. So this is typically the area that you camp. So you have the awning out, you're camping here, you put a table here with a plug. You can plug speakers in, you can plug a little air fryer outside, you can plug a griddle, lots of things you can do by plugging it in, but this is the camping side of the coach. This has the upgraded black wheels, Firestone tires, a little more all-terrain than typical, and then it does have, what brand are those? Torque is the brand, Torque wheels, which I think that gives it a sharp look. Not everybody likes it, but you know, I think it gives it a sharp look. Rover Vans has gone all in with Coachmen, and they make a roof rack for the entire top. They also make a box a Rover van box, and they make a spare tire carrier and ladder. Both of those are options on here. This one does not have those, but both those are options along with the Rover roof rack. This does have a tow hitch that can tow 3,500 pounds. That's like a typical small car, like a Nissan Versa, a small Jeep, a boat, a trailer with a golf cart, a trailer with some kayaks, a little fishing boat. So 3,500 pounds is a good amount to tow. As we're kind of walking around here, you see more of these big awning style windows. That way when you're inside, you can open the windows, have some real nice cross ventilation. And then something I do like is that you have everything at waist level right here. So that way when you're messing with your plug or your cable or your water connection, everything is right here. You're not having to bend down a lot to do it. There are some things like your dump station that you do have to bend down for, simply because if the toilet's here, the waste has to flow downhill and it has to come out because this is a gravity fed tank. So they couldn't put your dump station here. They have to put your dump station down here. So you got black tank and you got gray tank. The smart plug is up here as well. This is where you plug in and you plug into a campground to get power. Now, all of this may seem intimidating. It's not. Oh, this is the outside shower as well, where you plug your outside shower so you can wash your feet, you can wash your dog, wash your surfboard, your skis, whatever it is you're doing. This is a great outside shower that you can use to clean the stuff before you put it inside the RV. So all this may seem intimidating and confusing and you have no idea what you're doing. At Sunshine State RVs, we teach you how to use everything. Like I mentioned, we will spend as much time with you. We have a technician, Corey, who will spend as much time with you as you need going through everything in this coach, teaching you how to use it. We fly you here, we deliver it to your house. We do this over FaceTime or Zoom, or we fly you here and we do it here at the dealership. We also put you up for the first 2 nights at a local campground, so that way you can test everything, go through it, any issues, you come right back and we take care of it immediately. So this is on the Dodge, or the RAM ProMaster. It is a 6-cylinder engine, very, very fully equipped with front cameras, parking sensors. Like I said, the tow hitch, you got lights up there, you have adaptive cruise, push button start, big navigation screen, bird's eye view camera, everything you're used to in your nice fancy car, this RAM ProMaster has. Now, 5 years ago, the RAM ProMaster didn't have all those creature comforts. Now they have started including everything to make this one of the top selling, or for us, the top selling chassis that we sell is the RAM ProMaster, because it's so comfortable. Now it's a 9-speed transmission, gets about 20 miles to the gallon. People really, really like this chassis. It's 20 feet, 11 inches, and it is actually wider than the Transit. There's more space inside. So it's a great selling chassis, and with Coachmen, that relationship is great. So they've done a great job upfitting this ProMaster. So we're gonna jump inside and go through all the other new stuff. I've already touched on No-Propane. We've already talked about the Garmin system. I'm gonna show you that, but then I'm gonna show you the rest of the upgrades for 2026. This is one of my favorite places to sit and hang out in any Class B RV, because it takes a 19, 20 to 24 foot RV and it really breaks up the space. So this is the driver's seat, passenger seat. Obviously they're both swiveled around. There is a table here that can move and it can be used for being outside. It can also be used for here if you're working, if you're eating, drinking, hanging out. And this is just such a great area for in the mornings. My wife will sleep a little longer than me, or just take a little more time to get up. When I wake up, I have to just get out of bed. Like, I'm not a good just lay in bed awake and play on my phone type. But I don't mind playing on my phone when I come and sit up here, but if I'm in bed, I need to get up and get moving pretty quickly. I don't know if it's my back, I don't know what it is, but I gotta get up. So I'll wake up and I'll come sit up here, sit in one of these seats, hang out, and my wife will stay lounging in the back, and this is where I can catch up on news, I can read my Bible, drink my coffee, drink, you know, there's this Guatemalan coffee that I just absolutely love. We were just talking about, and I would bring it with me. I would make it in a, like maybe a French press here, so that way I don't have to take a whole coffee maker with me. And then I would be sitting up here drinking my coffee, hanging out, and then when my wife woke up, she would come and join me. And this is just such a great area here. In a 20-foot RV, you don't typically have 2 areas, but now they're all starting to do this. So I love how Coachmen has made these seats easily swivelable. Swivelable. I don't know if that's a word or not, but both seats can be sat in, then they can be comfortable to where, you know, neither seat is uncomfortable. They're both totally comfortable. So really like that a lot. This here can actually double as a little more counter space. So if you are cooking in the kitchen, you have your induction stove, you do have a little extra counter space here, which is nice. Also, if you are outside and you need to put something here to serve everybody outside, you can do that to where they can just grab. So you can be making something, making drinks, making food, making whatever, stick it here, and then people just can come and grab it. So I like how they've positioned this perfectly to be right here. So brand new upgrades for 2026. One of the probably most noticeable ones between, well, not having propane is a big deal. And then also the Garmin system is a big deal. This is probably the most noticeable one. And then the new Truma G, which is the hot water heater. It is ran off of gas from the engine and it's electric. That is a pretty big difference. They've also upgraded the Victron. So there is a Victron inverter opposed to what they used to have, a Xantrax inverter, which is really nice. So this Garmin system is a great system. Big fan of the way it interfaces, the way it works, the way it looks, how easy it is, how few of issues we're having with it. Really like how it works. There's one screen here. There's also a detachable screen in the back that you can just grab and you can use everywhere you go. Well, I love how Coachmen is always trying to be on the cutting edge and thinking about what's next, what's tested. They've been testing this for 3 years and now they're finally putting it in all of their vans. Nice big 7.3 cubic foot Norcold fridge and the Nova cool freezer. So one of the new things for this year is the sliding freezer drawer, which is nice rather than a door that you open up. So I really like how they give you that. Last year they upgraded the microwave to a convection air fry microwave. So you can convect, you can air fry, you can bake, roast, microwave. Really nice sized microwave as well, and it's locked in there, which is nice. So they got rid of the pizza oven and now they give you this big open storage here. It doesn't have the door like it did, and so you have, I mean, look how big the storage is. I mean, you can put something this big in there. I mean, it's nice, big and deep storage compartment up there as well. This is the modern gray cabinetry, so I really like this. This was one of their new colors last year. They're, you know, just updating, always changing, always innovating as well. This is their new floor. This is a herringbone style floor, which is really nice. New white kitchen countertops, which is like that. This is like what you're seeing in a lot of people's homes right now. So this is a solid surface countertop. These are Amish built hardwood maple cabinets, but they are that modern gray color. This is also something that they redid. They dressed it up a little bit, which is nice. They put everything in this cabinet here, which is close to the Garmin. You got your solar controller, your new Truma G, your battery on and off, your BMS, and your solar on and off. So everything is right here. Very simple, very easy to read, easy to control. Everything is right there. Your Truma air conditioner. I love their little branding here. At our new RV dealership that'll be done in a couple months, we're gonna have a little dog park, and it is gonna be sponsored by Coachmen. That's their logo, the dog. So they are sponsoring a dog park that we have. So I think it's pretty cool. Coachmen is truly dedicated and all in on the RV lifestyle. So, you know, we talk about their high quality. You got the dovetail, you got real wood drawers, all soft closing and latching. You have nice big deep ones. So this obviously goes here, just like this, to cover the kitchen sink. And then you have a nice big pots and pans drawer as well. I like how a couple of years ago they extended this out to give you another cabinet and a little extra countertop space there. And then as you're moving here, you do have the trash can drawer as well. So it's nice that they give you somewhere to put the trash can. You're not just having to find it. And then here's for your sponges and whatever else you want to hide in that little drawer there. I did learn recently that these slats are not just there to breathe or dry. They're there, you can put plates in there, and that's how you dry your plates or your forks and knives, whatever it is. So I thought that was pretty cool. Nice big rectangle deep sink. You have retractable faucet head there, hot water and cold water. You can move that out of the way, which is pretty neat. You can also, if you want to get creative, you can open this awning style window here just like this, and then you can spray the bears as they come when you're in the woods camping. I don't know, but I thought it was pretty cool how you can open that and put water out the window if you need for some odd reason. I don't know why you would need that. So nice big kitchen area. And then getting in the bathroom, something else that's pretty new for 2026 is all of this black hardware inside of the bathroom. You do have a toilet here. You have 2 doors. You can, lots of room to sit. I am 6 foot tall and I fit in here good. There's a couple inches ahead of me. I am now 223 pounds today. Last week was Thanksgiving. The morning of Thanksgiving, I was 222 pounds. I did go on a bender all day on Thanksgiving. I ate whatever God put in front of me, and I gained a few pounds, but I've lost them back now. So I'm back, I'm at 223, and I fit perfectly fine in here. No issues at all. You do have a mirror. There's a 5-time magnification mirror, and then a regular mirror as well. Hot water, cold water. You can use, everyone uses a shower differently. There's a vent in here, there's a light, there's a rack to put your towel to hold it, and a shower curtain. So everybody uses their bathroom differently. Some people shower in it, some people just go to the bathroom, some people use it for storage. They put their golf clubs in there, they put surfboards, they do all kinds of things in there. Some people, when they trade their RVs in, they brag to me that they've never gone number 2 in the bathroom, or they've never showered in it. I mean, doesn't change the value of your RV if you only go number 1 in it, but I get where people are coming from. Nice big bathroom, double door. You do have the Truma Aventa. This is, in my opinion, the best air conditioner that is in a Class B. It is quiet. It has a built-in dehumidifier. It is very high quality, very low profile here, also lower profile on the roof. Big fan of it. There are some simple things you can do in a Class B. Like this here, you can just make this a cabinet door that opens and you just have a big cavity there. Coachmen says, you know what? Let's give them something that's more useful. Let's give a sliding spice rack, cabinets that you can put things in here. It doesn't have to be spices. No one travels with that many spices, but you can store things in there. You can store Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You can store bread. You can store spices. You can store all kinds of things. The other thing, same thing here. Instead of just giving you a big cavity that you got to put stuff in and fish around for, they give you these great solid wood drawers that are very easy to access and easy to use and a high quality. These are the simple touches that make a van, because I mean, if you go buy a van and you go travel in it, you're gonna have fun because the lifestyle is great no matter what van you have. But if you want to do it in the most comfortable, highest end, luxurious, camper friendly, these are camper friendly vans. This is what makes it camper friendly. This is what makes the difference between every other van and Coachmen. The insulation, the lithium, the no-propane, the high-end countertops, the high-end cabinetry, the best components in the industry, solid wood. I mean, these things are absolutely great. Like, they don't cut any corners when it comes to this. Something else new for 2026 is they put this mirror behind this wardrobe thing here, the wardrobe door. The reason they started doing this was because a friend of mine, Lola, Hank's wife, requested it, and I think they call this Lola's mirror. So this is a mirror that was put in here because Lola wanted a mirror. I always think Hank's the one that likes to stare at himself because he has that big funky mohawk, but this was the mirror Lola requested. This can be shelves. These shelves can easily come out and you can hang clothes from here. Just depends on there again. What kind of clothes do you travel with? Do you travel with these nice button-down shirts you gotta hang up, or are you a t-shirt and shorts guy when you're traveling? Who knows? I talk about Garmin. This is the new Garmin system. This is the new Garmin screen here that you can take off It does charge, it is Bluetooth, but what's nice is no matter where you're at, you grab this and you can access everything. So you can control your lights one by one. You can check out all your fluids. You can also check out your power, charging, what you're using, how much of it you're using. And on your home screen, you can modify and customize this however you want. And then you can also go through here and add different apps on here that you want to mess with. But you know, there's a lot of function on here, and we'll just go back to the Coachmen van, which does make it easy. And I love being able to carry this. I love when I'm in bed, I can just grab it and I can control my lights and air conditioner. Well, the air conditioner's on the Truma, but I love being able to control everything right there. Something else that's new is they give you this brand new Alpine Bluetooth speaker. My guys actually take it and they hide it so that way it doesn't grow legs and walk away. But it does sit right here, and it is a Bluetooth speaker. That's great. You can hook your phone up to it and you can listen to it. You hook the TV up to it and play the TV out of it. You can also take it outside and you can just stick it on a table out there and you can play music wherever you go. If you're traveling and you're going for a 5-mile walk and you want to play some music, you stow it in your backpack and you can listen to it there as well. So love that they are there again, always thinking, using technology to their benefit. You know, Coachmen went on a quest about 3 or 4 years ago to have the most comfortable couch, ottomans, and cushions in the industry. They found that Q foam accomplished that for them. These are very, very comfortable, high quality leather. This is the gray leather. They also have a light tan. So there is a variation between the fog, they call it, or cashmere. So this is fog. There is cashmere as well. I like this lagoon table here. If you don't want it here, you just take it up and you can put it right here, because they give you 2 mounts. So that way you can kind of utilize this however you like. They also give you this TV here that can come out. It can face the back, it can face the side. You can move it to where it's closer to you. If you have your laptop here and if you need it to be this close, you can easily work from here with this smart TV, or you can just stick it there, put it out of the corner and not deal with it. So, you know, everybody RVs differently. Everybody travels differently. Some people have 1 person, some people have 2, some people have 4. This does have 5 seat belts. So there are 3 seat belts on this couch, along with the 2 seat belts up front. And so if you're traveling with multiple people and they want to sit back here and watch TV, on this Lithium, you can be driving down the road. The Lithium is powering the air conditioner. It can power the TV, can power everything in here, every light, all of that while you're driving down the road. Or if you're stopping and you just need to rest, you can come back here, kick up your feet, you can rest, hang out, and do whatever you want. Or if you're camping somewhere for a month and you're in the same spot, this can be very comfortable as well. Instead of just giving you nothing on the side here, I like how they give you these pockets. So these, I mean, I can't even reach my arm all the way in there. These pockets go down quite a bit and they go back and forth. So there's storage here, there is storage here, and it's nice. It's not just basic. This is very nice storage here, very nice there. You got a little pocket there. So they're trying to find every cavity that they have to give you storage, because they know in a 20-foot RV, it's gonna be challenging putting everything you want in here. But you know, they give you a lot of storage up top, they give you storage there, they give you storage here, but it's still challenging to find where to put everything that you need. And so Coachmen's done a great job. They have daytime shades here, or daytime shades if you want to open the window to where you can protect yourself from the bugs. And they also have nighttime here, where at nighttime you can have some privacy. So like how it's all built in there, you don't have to store it anywhere or do anything. And then this is the dual ply, the nice windows. There's also shades in the back that are on there, and there is a screen as well. So if you did want to open the back doors and you wanted to protect yourself from the bugs, you can do that too. So, you know, lots of cool things. I ran through a lot of the big changes for 2026. I think the biggest one is the No-Propane. I think the Truma G is a phenomenal upgrade. The Victron inverter is a big upgrade as well. The Garmin system, like I talked about quite a bit, is a big one too. Garmin is huge, having it in all of them. The black shower fixtures are really nice. The Alpine speaker here, which is the Bluetooth speaker that you take with you. That's a great one too. The freezer sliding door is good. Your compartment over the driver and passenger, not having that door to where it gets real hot, just having it wide open is really nice. The optional Rover roof rack, the optional Rover tire, and the optional Rover box. That's the most amount of optional Rover stuff that Coachmen has. A lot of, oh, and everyone comes Starlink prepped. So every van is prepped for Starlink. So all you gotta do is get the Starlink Mini, the high performance, whichever one you like or already have, you can put up here because they are all now prepped for Starlink. So those are some of the big changes for 2026. Coachmen is every year building and building and building to become, they want to take over the Class B world. Kind of like Sunshine State RVs, we want to take over the Class B world as well. We're making some big changes in 2026. We are building a new dealership, we're hiring more staff members, and we are trying to service you the absolute best we can. You know, starting in 2026, we're also going to do free flatbed delivery anywhere in the country as well, not just driving it to your house, but we are going to deliver any RV we have for free, flatbed it to your front door. So we flatbed them from every factory to our dealership, so they have 0 miles. Then when they go to you, they're gonna have 0 miles as well. So that way, if you live in Oregon or California or Washington or Texas or New York, wherever you live, we will flatbed the RV straight to you at no additional charge. So there's just some cool stuff that we do to serve the Class B community. If you have any questions about this or any other Class B RV that we have over 120 Class B vans in Gainesville, Florida. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us. And thanks for watching the video.